Hi lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit, and I am back at it this year. This is my deck of panning intro. I apologize that I didn't actually finish off this project last year. I had started it, went on quite a bit of a hiatus when it came to filming, and then when I came back I didn't quite finish off this project for sure, and I think there's a couple other ones I just never ended up doing a finale for, so I apologize, but I really wanted to sit down and try and do this project again. I did have so much fun with this when I did this in 2022. If I can remember, I will link down my playlist for that one in the description box. This project was created by Emily from Emily and Max. So each year, I think this is round 4 now, she shuffles a game board and you have a deck of cards and you choose 5 cards out of that deck, and then there's a prompt that corresponds with each of the card, and then you just find your product and create your goals and whatnot like that. So I'm really excited to get back into it, so I'm gonna reach for my deck of cards. If I'm missing anything in this intro, it will be linked down below. I know there's a participant list, I think, or at least like a playlist with everybody in there. If I can, I'm going to link that. I can never seem to figure out how to add my videos in there. I get it once or twice and then that's kind of it. So I will have my own playlist anyways. But if there's anything that I'm missing, I apologize. Go check the description because there's a good chance it's in there. So I do have everything pulled up beside me right now. I don't have the game board pulled up, but I'm going to try and post a screenshot on here for you guys if I can do so. If not, I'm sorry. But I am shuffling my cards, so you do choose 5 and you also include your joker. Now I have both jokers in here, so if I end up pulling 2 at any point during this year in the same update, I will just redraw because I'm not going to work on 2. You only need 1, and I just don't want to go through it and take it out. So we are shuffling and we are going to, okay, the first card that dropped is going to be one of the cards. So we are going to pull 4 more cards. So the first one that dropped is the 9 of Hearts. We have the King of Spades, or Clubs, sorry. This is the Jack of Spades, the 6 of Hearts, and our last card is the 4 of Diamonds. Okay, so I'm going to take a peek and see. My computer just shut off on me. Okay, let's see what the game board is looking like. Okay, so I have the 9 of Hearts is warm tone. Oh, that's okay. Cool. The King of Clubs. Okay, so that's one thing I forgot to mention too. Okay, the King of Clubs has a pan. The Jack of Spades is a powder product. The 6 of Hearts is oldest, so any category. And 4 of Diamonds is a wild card. Oh, okay. I gotta go to the prompts and check out what wildcard is, but if I can vaguely remember from last year, wildcard, pick anything you want, a free space. Perfect. Okay, so what I did forget to mention is the numbered cards get shuffled every month. So she shuffles the game board, but the face cards stay the same and they're categorized between red or black, but each of the like king, queen, Jack, and ace are all the same. So I could have an ace in a heart and an ace in a diamond, and they're the exact same prompt. Okay, let me go check, see what I have in my collection that I could pull for this. I'm actually really excited about these prompts. They're pretty good. I'm really excited, especially for this wild card one. I'm going to take a look at the game board, see what I'm really wanting to work on or what I think would be a good idea to work on to kick off this project this year. And I will come back and I will show you guys what my choices are. All right, I'm back. That took some time, but I have all of my products sitting in front of me, so I'm going to go through them with you guys. I'm just going to pick and show you. So let's get into this. So we are going to go and show you the 6 of Hearts first, which was oldest. So I chose my Stila highlighter in Kitten. Now this is the Heaven's Hue highlighter. And I honestly don't know if it's the oldest highlight in my collection. I feel like it is, considering I go through highlight quite a bit, but also it is an older highlight just in general. I'm not quite sure like when this had launched, but I know that it's a much older product, a much older highlighter. So it's more of like a cream to powder, I believe. It's very pretty. My goal is to reach for this 10 times. So that is what this product is going to be for my oldest. Let's show you this one. So this is the 9 of Hearts, which was a warm tone. So I'm going with a little bronzer. You guys may have heard me talk about this a couple of times. I was probably not really planning on reaching for this quite yet, but I think this is something that I wanted to use this year just to kind of get it out of my collections, you know, get some use on it, whatnot. It was in one of my videos back in December. So my goal is going to be just to hit pan on this. Because it's so small, I have no idea how long it's going to take to hit pan. So if it's very fast, I may change my goal and make it to finish up. But for now, I just want to, you know, I'm focusing on another highlighter or bronzer, sorry, which I only really wear one bronzer at a time. And that one is the Dallas Blush by Benefit. And I'm still working on that. I've got a good amount of pan on that, but I know it's still going to take me a while. So I might like throw this in a day here and there. So this is probably going to be in here for a little bit, but I just want to hit pan and I will be happy with that. And then possibly spring, summertime, or whenever I finish off my Dallas Blush as my bronzer, I will finish reaching for that one and maybe finish it off. We'll just have to see. Next, we are going to go with the King of Spades, which has a pan. You guys probably saw this in my Pan That Palette project intro for the Fantastic Ladies theme on January 1st. This is my Chocolate Bonbons palette by Too Faced. It has quite a lot of pan in here, but I'm only going to focus on one specific shade, and that is this long pink pan here. I'm just going to completely finish that off. I want to and have kind of been trying to work on this as I can just to get it out of my collection, but it's not something I ever want to declutter. Like, I'm not ready for that. I haven't been ready for that in a very long time. I would like to use up what is left in here at some point. So my goal is going to be to completely finish off this pan here. And I pretty much use this as a highlighter. So I could always pair it with the pink that's in my Luminizer Squad. There's an idea. Next is the Jack of Spades, and this was a powder product. Now, I have 2 pink blushes in here. This was from a Stila palette. I cannot remember the name of it, but it had like the 5 eyeshadows and the 2 blushes. These are the 2 blushes that were in here. My goal is just to use it 10 times. I could either reach for one, like each of them 5, or one of them 10. It doesn't matter what the combination is. I just want to dip into here 10 times. Get some use on them because I have not reached for these blushes in such a long time, and I depotted that palette, so but I wanted to keep the blushes, so I threw them into here, and I just want to reach for them 10 times, get some use on them, show them a little bit of love, because I am working on other blushes in my collection at the moment, so just throw something else in there. And I'm not working on any pink blushes, so that's kind of nice. And then last but not least, the 4 of Diamonds was Wildcard. So I went through the board and I was trying to decide what prompt I wanted to pull in. So I decided to go with pop culture because I thought that would be a lot of fun. I had the perfect palette in mind, but you guys, I couldn't pull it because it's in Pan those eyeshadows, so I'm not even going to bother trying to rearrange that whole project. So I decided to skip past that. But what I did decide to do is go with my Too Faced Let's Play palette. Now, I tied this in by the video games. This is supposed to be a little game controller. You know, lots of video games are pop culture nowadays, so that's how I'm tying this in. I did have a couple of other ideas, but I feel like they would have been a stretch. But I figured video games, a very common hobby for people, so I figured why not throw in this palette. Plus, I've never used this palette. I bought this off Poshmark last year, have not reached for it yet, and it is a very pink tone, so I'm really excited to get into this. I want to reach for this 5 times. I probably would have went for 10. I did think about it, but because I'm working on a lot of eyeshadows. I do want to give myself a little bit of an easy goal at the moment. So I'm going to reach for it 5 times. If I do that really fast, then maybe I will just continue on and reach for it another 5. We'll have to see. But for now, 5 uses is what my goal is. So I'm really excited to start this again. I'm really happy with the prompts that I got. I feel like I can make some good progress on this, and it'll throw something different into what I'm currently working on and panning and my other projects, and give myself a little bit of something different, something that I haven't reached for or gravitated towards in such a long time. So I'm really excited about it. So thank you guys so much. Let me know if you are doing this. Again, I'm going to try and I'll post the playlist with everybody's projects in there. I'm hoping I can get mine uploaded in there and that it works. But I will also have my own playlist going for this project this year. So that will be down below. If I remember, I will post I might post last year's project. I think I only did like a couple of videos with it, but I will try and post 2022 because I did that all year long. And I really had a good time. So I'm super excited to get back into this. I really did miss this last year. I just didn't have the capacity to actually do this project. So hopefully this year is much better. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm excited to get some use on these products that have been hanging out for a minute or two. And just show them some love, the love that they deserve, because they've been with me for quite a while. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please go check out Emily if you haven't. I believe she's probably going to have a new introduction and explain everything. I believe she's linked down below. Everything is down there, so please just go check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. And that is it. So I thank you once more. I appreciate it. I will see you guys all later. Bye.